Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. I normally do Magnetic Monday on Monday, of course, but I have been pretty ill this week. So here we are on Wednesday. Here we are on Wednesday doing doing our uh, inspiration magnetic Monday concept is all about providing you with some energetic power, inspiration, um, some strength for the journey, right? Encouragement, inspiration, and so forth. And so today I'm going to talk to you for just a few moments about um, stepping boldly into this second quarter, right? We survived the first quarter, and some of us may have some scars, we may have some bruises, we may have even have some wounds, right? But we're here and we're going to accept that fact to mean that because we're still here, we still have work to do. We still have an assignment, right? And we're still doing what it is that we have been called to do on the level that we have been qualified to do that assignment, right? So we made it through the first quarter. And so, quarter two of this year, we're going to reset, refocus, and rise, right? The second quarter is about rising, right? The first quarter, we learned some things that we need to do. We learned some things, how we need to adjust to some things. Um, but now we're ready to reset, get refocused, and let's go, right? We're rising up to the next level and we're doing what we need to do this time. So I'm still a little congested, as you can tell. Um, so we're taking a breath, family. You know, we're exhaling. I tell people that a lot. Sometimes all you need to do is just exhale, release the frustration, the anxiety, the tension, and just exhale. Your purpose is still calling you, right? You may feel some weariness and some discouragement, distress, whatever, but you're still here with a purpose and for purpose. So we're going to just take some deep breaths and exhale. Quarter two is not just another date on the calendar for me. I believe it is a divine checkpoint. It is at a place, we're at a place where we can stop, exhale a little bit, recalibrate some things, and prepare to move forward this quarter. This is our moment to reflect on what has been, to realign what matters, to re strategize with intention. We have to be intentional, intentional, I'm sorry, about what we're going to be doing this quarter and for the remainder of the year. And we rise with boldness. I saw one of my sisters um, say that we're going to take up the space. Like we're going to rise up. We're going to be strong. We're going to be big. We're going to be bold. We're taking up space. We're making our presence known in the midst of everything that I'm dealing with my physical issues and all these other things that I'm trying to deal with. I'm yet still getting emails from people who I've never met who say to me, I'm hearing about the great work that you're doing through your nonprofit. What can I do to help you? So, what I'm saying to you is that We have to make ourselves big, make ourselves known, take up space, right? Walk into a room, walk into a meeting, make sure everybody knows that you're there. Let your presence speak for itself this quarter. Ask yourself, are my goals still aligned with my soul, right? And are you holding on to the ideas that no longer serve who you are becoming? These are questions that you have to ask yourself here at the beginning of this second quarter so that we can move forward. Clarity about who you are and clarity about what you're doing brings peace to your soul. And most of all, it brings freedom. When you're clear about what it is you're supposed to be doing, you don't get so caught up and bound up and stuck in what other people are doing or what they're trying to tell you to do, right? So clarity is extremely important. Now let's talk strategy. A clear goal with no plan is just a good intention, right? You can say, well, I want to do XYZ, but if you don't do it, um, then you have not strategized and you've not made a real plan. You just have a goal, you just have a desire. And so we need structure. We have to have structure. Set milestones, set accountability. At the beginning of the year, I needed to make some major changes with regard to my nonprofit. And so each month I'm making notes of what is being accomplished since I made those changes and what needs to still be adjusted or addressed as the year moves forward. So therefore, I can see milestones and changes and areas where I can stop and pat myself on the back and be excited about what's going on. And then I can see the areas where there needs to be accountability more. And I have been blessed this first quarter with individuals who provide that accountability for me, and I'm grateful for that. You have to have that structure. And you need to also give yourself grace. And you have to be connected to people who will give you grace. We understand you need people that won't let you slack up and won't let you be complacent, but you don't need to be browbeaten, and whipped as you're not doing things the way that they should be done at the time. Show yourself grace and connect to people who will show you grace. Don't overcomplicate things, right? Keep it as simple as possible, but realistic. Ask yourself, what are 3 things that I can focus on this quarter that will move me closer to my God-given assignment? What are 3 things that I can do this quarter to move me closer to my God-given assignment? Maybe you've been stuck. Maybe you've been blocked by fear or derailed by burnout. Some of us have been paralyzed by perfectionism. I'm one of those people who wants things done a certain way, and if it's not done that way, I just feel like, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do it. I should just wait. And I've had to learn and to experience that perfection is in the eye of the beholder, right? What I may see as lacking, what I may see is non-profitable or non-productive, other people are contacting me saying, I'm very blessed by what you're doing. So I want to encourage you today to not get so caught up in trying to get it perfect. Just do it, right? And I've been there, so that's why I'm very sensitive to that feeling. And I like to create spaces where healing and strategy collide. I like to create those opportunities. I don't always get the response to creating those spaces, but I continue to do it anyway because that's in my heart and in my spirit to do it. So here's how you can plug into us this quarter. Stay connected to A Mother's Cry, right? Subscribe to our website, www.motherscry.org. We're going to be bringing some workshops that will help mothers who are ready to build their businesses. We're going to birth some new ideas for serving mothers who have children who are incarcerated and they need assistance to go through and to just learn how to be to go back to being themselves, right? Not to become absorbed with what's going on with your child, but to be who you've been created to be, right? And so there's some who said, I want to start a business, and I have, I'm reaching out to some sisters that I know who have their own businesses that are willing to uh, join with us and do some workshops to help you as a mother to establish your business. We're birthing new ideas and new content, and we're breaking generational cycles. We refuse to say we can't do something because nobody else in our family has done it. We're going to be the one who gets it done, right? So stay in tune with me, right? Stay in contact with me. Stay in contact with the Mother's Cry. We have some great things um, going on. You're not meant to do this alone, and neither am I. And we don't have to, right? Let's make this the quarter that we reset, the quarter that we refocus, and the quarter that we rise together, right? We owe it to ourselves, we owe it to our families, we owe it to our communities to be the best versions of ourselves. We owe it to our communities and ourselves to be all that we were created to be. Let's go, let's do this, let's connect, right? And let's make this happen. Um, as I said at the onset of, what as I begin to speak, I am getting emails from people I've never even heard of, much less met. And they're saying to me, I'm hearing about the work that you're doing through A Mother's Cry. And I want to know what my organization can do to help you. I would love to meet with you, to just chat with you, see where your heart is and where we can plug into that. And I'm telling you that there are people out there that want to do the same thing for you. But you have to take up space. You have to let people know what your heart is, what your vision is, what it is that you're doing. Come on, let's reset and let's rise together. Thank you for joining me for this Magnetic Monday episode that's actually been held on Wednesday. Being held on Wednesday due to illnesses, but you know me, if you know me at all, some kind of way I'm going to push through, even if I have to, as my friend Lisa says, pivot and readjust. I'm going to get it done. So don't forget to share this episode. Leave a review, leave a comment. If something I've said has touched you in any way, leave a comment and let me know, right? And your breakthrough isn't waiting for December, it's waiting for your next yes. So I encourage you today to let's rise up and get it done. Until next time, be magnetic, stay faithful, and keep rising. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Remember this, you are loved and you are special. Thank you.